So here's a story of Sean, and well, it was an eviction of the move out, 30 days notice. Enough time has passed, I can tell this story and laugh about it. I wasn't laughing about it at the time. So I get a email from the management company, and they're like, Sean gave his 30 days notice. He'll be out by the 30th of, I forgot what month it was, 30th of June. I was like, cool, that's fine. Because I kind of wanted the guy to move anyway, because his apartment he had trashed. He'd been there for 6 years. He always plays the stereo way too loud. In fact, one time we were over there, we were replacing out all his front windows. Had a whole crew over there, and we were over there like 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and his brother was there already, and then some gal, his brother's girlfriend, and they kept going back in the back room, and the stereo was blasting. One of the contractors I was with was like, man, tell him to turn that stereo down. I can't even think. He's playing like old school rap and stuff. And so Tim was like, or my wife was like, turn the radio down. And they're in back like messing around with this chick in the back room while we're trying to work. It was like the most bizarre thing ever. So we get the windows done, but Tim asked me what OG meant because he got mad because the guy kept calling him OG. And they loved the work we did. They were like, oh, you guys did awesome on these windows. He kept calling me Fatmo. Hey, Fatmo, you did awesome on these windows. I'm like, when we left, they were all like, Brian, what is OG? Was he making fun of me? I'm like, no, he's calling you old school gangster. And like, well, then what was Fatmo? I said, well, that stands for fat motherfucker. And he called me Fatmo. Anyway, that's way off subject here. So we get this 30-day notice, and so like a week, for June, so like July, it was like the second week in July. I'm like, the guy's got to be gone by now, or whatever, turning in his keys. I was working on a different apartment. So I called the management company, and I said, hey, and it's the assistant. I said, hey, has so-and-so moved out? Well, your property manager, she's out of town, but yeah, she went through it, and we've got the keys. So I said, I just want to know if we got possession so I can go in there, and I'd like to come pick up a set of keys and get started on this place if he's moved out. So she's like, yeah, come by, get the keys. So I went by, I get the keys, I go over to the apartment. I take my nephew with me because usually there's always something wrong or they leave something and stuff. So we go in, and there is crap everywhere. I mean, there's just crap everywhere. Bags of this, and to me, this looks like trash everywhere. So I'm taking pictures. I'm getting all pissed off. Like, God, man, look at this stove. It's trash. All the blinds are brand new blinds, messed up, smoke damage on the walls. I mean, the walls are like yellow. I mean, the whole place is messed up. There's garbage everywhere. So we just start throwing it up, and we fill up like 2 dumpsters full of all this junk. And my nephew's like, hey, can I keep these CDs? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Hey, there's some shoes over this box. Sure, whatever. So like 2 days later, I send the pictures over to management company, and I'm like, dude, we need to have some charges for this stuff. And so the property manager, the gal, she comes back in town, and she's obviously getting these emails, and then she gives me the strangest email. Hey, have you been in Sean's apartment? I'm like, yeah. I go, yeah, it's a mess. Here's all the pictures. Look at all this crap we threw away. And then I get I call her back. I said, what's going on? Because when I start getting a weird email and we're doing back, I'm like, this is getting weird. Why are you asking me these questions? Well, Sean hadn't moved all of his stuff out yet. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, this is terrible. This is terrible. My stomach just, because I just take pictures of me throwing all this guy's stuff out. I mean, and it's junk, but obviously it meant something to this dude, coats and, just everything, through all this crap in the dumpster. And so then we had to start negotiations for like, what are we going to do about this? So he has, and what really sucked was he's probably got about a couple grand worth of like damage to the apartment. The granite countertops were just destroyed with like some grease. He had like a bucket of grease sitting there, and you must have been like setting and cooking like bacon or something like on this corner of this the granite, or just setting the bacon straight up on the granite, soaked into all the I mean, we had to rip all the granite countertops out, and it was a mess. But the thing was, I was mad because, like, I thought, you know, hey, I got this guy's deposit, I can recoup maybe like a quarter of the damage they did. And then now I'm in the wrong because I threw all this guy's crap in the dumpster. And then so I said, you know, I didn't have words. I just got off the phone. I was just speechless. I was like, you guys told me he's gone. He's not gone. You gave me keys, said I have possession and don't have possession. It was just a terrible situation. So she had to negotiate out some kind of deal. But basically, the dude went over there and went through the dumpster and got like half of his stuff one day, and then he all he wanted was a speaker. He's like, I want to be reimbursed for this, I don't know, iPod speaker or some garbage. I mean, I go in these places, it's like, I mean, it's all garbage to me, but it's, you know, looks like I don't get into possessions as much as these guys do. You know, like, if there was a brand new TV over there, I'd probably have thrown it away, because I'm like, I don't need a new TV. I don't want another TV, you know, just more hassle for me. So something that some other landlord might take and sell or something, but I threw all the crap away. And so we eventually got something worked out, but man, you talk about a pit in my stomach when that happened. It was nuts.